India, a land of spirituality, culture, colour and festivals. Of India's numerous festivals, none is greater than the massive Kumbh Mela. Attracting millions of devotees, it is the largest peaceful gathering in the entire world. In this series, I'll attempt to make my way to the Kumbh Mela, stopping off along the way and getting off the beaten track, to show you a slightly different and less visited side to India. And of course, I'll be doing it all on a meagre shoestring budget. This is the road to Kumbh Mela. Alrighty, last day in Orchha, and we have a slight situation, or a shituation. All the ATMs are closed today, and I have about 20 rupees left to my name. So I've opted for the very cheap day out today and decided to come to the other side of the river here, just have a little nature walk and just see Orchha from the other side of this river. I can't remember what the name of it is because I can't really afford to do much else today. We'll see what's happening with these ATMs. As it stands, I've booked a ticket to Allahabad or Prayagraj for the Kumbh Mela, but I don't have the means of getting to Jhansi right now. So, we'll see if we can even make it to Kumbh Mela today. Arriving back in Orchha later that afternoon to find that the ATMs were still closed, I did what any self-respecting local would do, pulled up a chair and played some roadside carol. Why like this? This is the longest game of carom ever. Very bad today. I got a little bit too involved with the game of carom and hadn't noticed the ATM opening right next to me. But now that I had some money, it was time to get back on the road. So let's give this one a whirl. Aloo tikka. Very good. 20 rupees. Good deal.
Hello.
Namaste.
Are you from?
England se?
Your name?
मेरा नाम जो.
Joe.
हाँ, क्या नाम?
Video.
हाँ.
You come my shop?
I don't need anything, just looking. Ah. धन्यवाद.
Video.
हाँ हाँ. ठीक है.
Okay. No problem.
धन्यवाद. धन्यवाद. फिर मिलेंगे. मेरा नाम जो.
Joe.
हाँ, क्या नाम?
Savita.
Savita. Nice to meet you, Savita. Welcome. And I'm not so sure about this gift. As nice as it was, it could be slightly misconstrued. This thing. Does it do something? It moves?
You drink water, right?
What? Oh, yeah. That's very nice. I like this.
That's right.
Kitna?
That's right.
100 rupees. This is a very good present. I will think about it. Dhanyavad. Alrighty, in Jhansi now. Chalo Allahabad. Kumbh Mela time. Alrighty, touchdown in Allahabad, Kumbh Mela. Oh, it's about 7 in the morning, but this place is already pretty crazy. I somehow managed to get some sleep on the bus, but just about enough. Now I've got some accommodation booked on the other side of the river, so we've got to go find that now. I think the accommodation I booked is in one of these tents down here. It's a bit refugee camp chic. This is a long old schlep. I had to walk about 2 or 3 kilometres just to get here. Well, finally it looks like we've arrived. So, made it to Tent City, which is one of what looks like hundreds of little encampments just behind me. But over here, on the other side, see if you can see this, this is where the Sangam is, the main Kumbh Mela. Right on the other end of the bank there, and that's where we're going to go to first and get fully stuck in straight into the deep end. Orchha, Kumbh Mela, at last. Let's do this. Well, the entrance is a little underwhelming. It's like Mad Max meets the worst fairground you've ever been to. As you can imagine, with all these toilets around, the smell is fairly exceptional. Look at that death trap. Definitely going on there. This will be fun. It's run off 3 car tyres. Looks safe. I'm not even in the Kumbh Mela yet, and this place is already fucking crazy. Showtime. that might have been it. And he lasted like 2 minutes. All my 50 rupees worth. I'm not gonna lie, I was very nearly sick all over the place on that ride. Leaving the fun of the fairground behind, it was time to do what I came here for, and went head first into the Kumbh Mela. Okay, shit is officially starting to get crazy. I found a bit where it's a tiny little bit less crazy, so I can get my wide angle lens out now. But yeah, wow, this place, man, is, I've never seen anything like this before. Yeah, it's like Glastonbury times 100 post-apocalypse. It's insane. Pretty good fun. Just so much stuff going on everywhere and stuff to look at, noises. This is like India on speed. It's usually India's an assault on all your senses, you know. You're seeing and hearing and tasting all these contradictions all the time. But here it really is just crazy. Everything is full on here. Everything. And these bridges, you can see those. You see about 5 or 6 bridges of people and traffic going in every single direction. Absolutely mad. Gonna head down to here a little bit, which I think is the confluence of the Ganges and the Yamuna rivers. For over 2,000 years, the Kumbh Mela has been happening every 3 years at one of 4 sites around India, and it's the most sacred festival in the entire country. At this particular location in Allahabad, also known as Prayagraj, the Ganges meets both the Yamuna and mythical Saraswati rivers. With over 100 million people attending over the 49 days, the Kumbh Mela is the largest gathering on earth, spreading over 3,200 hectares and consisting of 22 specially commissioned pontoon bridges, 30,000 police and military, and even 120,000 toilets. So like my fetching little orange inflatable vest I've got on. Rather unexpectedly, there's quite a lot of touts at the Kumbh Mela. I mean, I expected a few, but for every legit bubba there's at least 3 that are after your money one way or another. And the other one is the boat touts as well. There's quite a few. And all day was offered 500 rupees for one place on a boat that's fitting about 10 other people on at least. Then I found these guys. They take me for 200, and I've got my own boat, which is pretty sweet. Not bad at all. pretty quiet up by this bit at night. The party though is still going on the banks behind me where we were earlier. That's on the other side of the river and it is loud still. So yeah, it's a pretty interesting day today, another interesting one. Pretty wild, pretty different, but hey, it was good fun. Looking forward to a bit more of the same tomorrow. Hopefully I can get some sleep tonight, so if the religious MCs aren't up all night shouting about, I don't know what they're shouting about. It's been all day, like even tonight, now they're doing it, they've just stopped literally just as I press record. But all through the Kumbh Mela and stuff, just, I don't know whether they were prayers or lost and found, missing persons. There you go, they've started again. So it looks like I'm not going to get any sleep tonight. Oh well, see you tomorrow. A new hat. Not sure what it says. Something about keeping India clean. And got Gandhiji on the front. At least I hope that's what it says. This got, huh? Just one way. Huh? Doso. Okay. Let's go. Chalo. Hurry up! Which one? Alright, 200 to the other side. Let's go. Yeah, I'll definitely take a 200 rupee boat to the other side of the river, over walking 5 or 6 kilometres to get into the Kumbh Mela. And as well, this way I don't have to go through the main entrance and deal with the hundreds of thousands of people as I go in. Infinitely better way to get to the other side of the river. Having booked a bus ticket to leave Prayagraj later that evening, I had just one more afternoon to soak up the last of the atmosphere of the great Kumbh Mela. Back into the craziness. So, finally at the end of this, how long's it been? 11-day, 12-day trip? I've lost count already. But I hope you've seen how much variety there is in India, and you don't have to go to the Taj Mahal or the beaches of Goa or the backwaters of Kerala. There's so much in this country. It's massive. It's pretty much a continent, this place. And there's just so much to see. So I hope you've got a little bit of a taste of that. Either you haven't been to India before and you're thinking of going, in which case, go. Definitely, 100%. It's well, I'm a little bit biased because it's my favourite country in the world, but yeah, it's just the best country for backpacking. Everything is set up for travellers. There's so much transport, there's so many places to stay, there's so many places to eat, and most importantly there's lots of things to do and see. And if you have been to India before and you've done the Golden Triangle, you've done Rajasthan and all this, I hope this has shown you that there's a lot more to see. Get off the beaten track because there is so much here. There's certainly a lot of noise as well. So yeah, that's it for this series. Done. Short and sweet. 11 or 12 days, whatever it's been. Done a mad little route through the middle of India, finishing up here in Kumbh Mela. My next stop is Delhi. I'm going to chill out there for a little bit and then I'm flying straight off to my next adventure, which will be in Sri Lanka. Anyway, Fir Milenge, Jai Hind, catch you on the next one. Welcome to Sri Lanka.
I don't know, it just stops. There's just people everywhere. Everyone's just like taking a sunset photo. So we're just stuck on this path.
I don't understand what you say.
First run-in with the law in Sri Lanka. Yeah, I pretty much did that.
Either the Shoestring Vagabond is tough at the best of times.
I guess for Shoestring Vagabond, man, we just smashed up the budget home.
It gets worse. It gets worse. Cheers.
Sri Lanka! It's been emotional.